Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay and have had a nice weekend. In English this week we're going to be thinking about how we can use synonyms and how we can use them in an appropriate way rather than just using the best word we can find that might not always make sense. So today we are going to understand synonyms, so this is a little bit of a grammar lesson. So the first thing I would like you to do is go and watch this video. It's just a quick recap of what synonyms are, and it will give you a good understanding before we start. Okay, so a synonym, as you will have seen, is a word with the same meaning as another or almost the same meaning as another. Okay, so in the video they used a word with almost the same meaning as hot and warm. They are both got a higher temperature, but one is hotter than the other. Okay, so let's find some examples of some synonyms. So I've got the word big, shout, rude and lucky. So before I do mine, I would like you to have a go of thinking of two synonyms for each of these words. So pause this video and go and have a go and then come back. Okay, so let's have a look at finding some synonyms. Yours might not be the same as mine, but as long as they make sense and they are a synonym or a near synonym, that is fine. So the words I might think of for big are mammoth, enormous, extensive. Okay. Shout, I might use yell, roar, bellow, cheer. Rude, I might use cheeky, impolite, or impertinent, which means not showing proper respect. And then for lucky, I might have fortunate, favoured, or successful. Okay, so as you can see, there are a wide range of synonyms that we could use for these words, and there'll be even more than this, but these are just a few. So for big, I use the words mammoth, enormous, and extensive. Not all of these would be appropriate to use in any piece of writing. So we might not use mammoth in a more formal piece of writing, whereas I might not use extensive in a more informal piece of writing. Shout, I have got the words yell, roar, bellow, and cheer. They are all a form of shouting, however they don't have the same emotions behind them. So if you cheer, you're going to be happy, okay? But if you bellow or roar, you're probably going to be quite angry or upset about something, okay? So we need to choose the appropriate one to convey the message we are trying to show, to convey the emotion we're trying to show, okay? And the same with rude and lucky, okay? So here are a bank of synonyms that I have found for you. These are not every word in the world, but they are just some that you might like to think about this week in your writing, but you are more than welcome to go and find any others that you might wish to use this week. Okay, so you can come and use this throughout the week to help you, and it will be on other flip charts throughout the week as well. So your task for today is, your first task is to do these varied fluency grammar questions. So they are just using your knowledge and making the right choices for each one. And then your second task is to do a little bit of reasoning and explaining why you've used something or why you haven't used something, rather than just picking something that might be right or wrong. And then following these two slides will be the answers so that you can self-mark your work and you can let Mrs. Willis and I know how you have done. If you've got any more questions or any questions, you can contact us both by email and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Other than that, that's it, and I hope you get on okay with this lesson.